Kick goal.
Come on, I'm on.
Hayden. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Kick it with the footy then. Good job, mate. Welcome back to another episode of The Road to the Draft, season number 4. Hayden, we're back where it all started. Great Swanee D. We're down Bassendean, still below.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Obviously, you've come dressed as the Red Wiggle today, so it's great to see that you've come out in that fit. But today we've got one of the more exciting talents in this year's draft, another member of the National Academy from the Blokes. So we're off to a very talented start with all of our guests. But out of Swan Districts, someone whose parents I know will be watching very keenly. They're very big fans of the show. Riley Hardeman, the talented outside mid-winger, half-back, he can do it all from Swan Districts. Riley, get in here. Hey, here he is, Riley. How you doing, mate?
How are you? Good to see you, mate.
All right, how are you feeling? Obviously, you wouldn't want me saying this, but your parents would have threw you under the bus a few times I've met them. They've said you're a huge fan of the show. So how are you feeling now you finally got to come on it?
Yeah, obviously a long-time watcher. You know, I watched Denver, Elijah, Darcy, and it's a real honour to come onto the show down at the fabled Bassendean Oval. A bit of nerves, but yeah, really excited to be here.
Of course, the first time we ever came out here was to go against Denver in the inaugural Road to the Draft episode. It didn't go so well that day. How are you feeling today, though? Do you think the nerves are going to get to you?
Look, a few results I've heard. I'm very intimidated. I can't lie, but you know, I got out here early, 30 minutes prior, and you know, just practicing the goal kicks, the dribbling, all that, and yeah, excited to get out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as far as the record for Swan Districts players here go, they're probably some of our more successful players. Denver is the only Swan Districts player to lose at Bassendean Oval. How are you feeling, obviously knowing that in the last 3 home and away episodes, guests are 0-3?
Look, obviously it's a bit of a curse, but you know, curses are meant to be broken, and I think today's a new day, and we'll go out there and hopefully cop dub.
All right, let's go, boys. Yeah, man. I was just dropping some freestyle bars on the way here, and they were fire as fuck.
The Bassendean smog comes through.
Pride. Oh. All right, so Riley, obviously your speed, your sharpness, running on that outside, that's probably one of the aspects of your game that are going to get people, I guess, off their seats the most. You know, when you run on the outside, you need to be quick. You need to be, beating your opponent on the deck. Can you tell us a bit about it's a one-on-one drill we're going to take part in today to test yours against ours? Because obviously, as amateur footballers, that's something we pride ourselves on a lot as well. So tell us about what we're going to be doing out here.
Well, you know, obviously speed's a critical aspect of being a winger, such as myself. So as far as the drill's concerned, so we'll have 2 boys setting up, they'll jog back, the kicker's going to yell switch, we're going to turn around, run, sprint, try to get to the ball.
Okay. All right, yeah, go.
Switch. I didn't feel too far off the pace that time, but what is this?
Spongy deck.
This looks like Johnny Sins, this stuff. It's huge. All right, jog. I'm saying at least 20 meters the gap between these two here. Switch! Oh, that's the overhead that Georgie was teaching us last episode, that stuff. Forgot to get low. Tried helping Seb as much as I could there. I don't know what more he wants from me. I put it there over the top. Riley, you've obviously come up against a lot of elite wingers in your time. You're 2 in, how are you feeling? Do you feel like we're probably up there with the toughest you faced?
Probably not quite. I think, yeah, you've definitely given it a good crack, but yeah, probably definitely not the toughest I've faced.
Yeah. Alright, well, hats back for the athleticism, let's get into it.
Let's go.
I'm glad that's over. Defensive acumen, that's a body spoil.
It's got nothing.
Team tactic talk right now.
Yeah.
All right, I've tied him out.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of body on that one. This one's going a little bit down, all right? So just Just use your body.
Chuck it left.
Come, mate.
Yep, there
No breaks, mate. You want to be professional. So be ready to go, go, go.
we Alright.
Yeah, get going, boys.
Oh.
It's prime delivery, mate.
Little zebra trying to get away. If it wasn't so spongy, I might get away.
We do a third, but I'm already rated, Riley. You can take your 4-0 there. You're not going to want to pick.
Appreciate it, boys.
The only thing more dangerous than the people of Bassendean is going to be my kicking today.
Look, it feels a little bit ominous today. Smoke out in the sky. Hayden says he was spitting bars on the way here. I don't believe it. I think there's something brewing. I'm out here, spiritual home ground, Bassendean Oval, and I've got a new Swannies boy on debut. Remember the last time that happened? It was at Denver Granger Barras back in 2019. So, let's see how we go today.
Look, obviously I was really anxious coming in today, but some of the state of those kicks, geez, just hand me the W already.
New thing alert.
Oh my God, that is not good. I've been humbled a bit here on P. I think we need to try and get one back here.
Oh yes.
Nice. Yeah,
Thank
real
you.
nice.
Right here, please.
Alright, danger zone early now. Stump P. Could be PI, but check sizes have been looking pretty good. I like the sharing with it too.
Oh, yes.
Come on! Come on!
Edric Highsmith, Duke University. Oh! That's a 7-pointer. That's a 7-pointer.
Now he's
Real bad comments going here on set. Oh, that was real bad, but it'll work.
It'll work.
Wind proving a factor here on Swan Districts.
Right goalpost, yeah. Oh, it doesn't feel good, but it looks good.
Ooh.
Come on!
Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
No.
That's not it.
It's a host year. It's a host kind of year.
Redemption. Here we go. Come on. We're back.
Look, the wind behind us. It's another one of those occasions that's just right goalpost.
Now, look at that.
You know, it's tough in these streets because Seb will say right goalpost, then all of a sudden you're halfway through, you run up and it feels like a right behind post kind of day. But I think it's just about if you absolutely kick the thing tits off it, the wind's not going to do much. Oh, that was heavy going.
All on PI.
Alright, it's on now. PI, PI, PI. It feels like Riley's been a lot worse than what the scoreboard suggests. So, Hayden's set. We'll see what he goes with here.
Best way to counteract the wind, barrel. Game on the line. Oh.
I've been studying how these boys play, and I reckon distance definitely isn't a strong point. So we'll see how this goes. Bang. Let's see how they cope.
Alright, he's taking the weak way out and just taking us deep because he knows that's our weakness. Hayden's actually a chance for me out. The wind is behind us. I just don't think I have the power in this, but the Sharon is slightly smaller than those big burleys, so we'll see how we go. The wind died down straight away.
Yeah, Riley made a good point to me earlier. I was speaking pretty negative. I remember when we played Colton, it was just all positive thoughts. I was thinking of my winner speech after one kick, so just got to get that winner's mindset back, you know? Winners win, and that's what I'm here to do. This sucks.
Winners win, he's right. Winners win.
I prefer his parents. Go, mate. And just like that, a guest has finally won it. Riley, probably could have looked a bit more excited there. How are you feeling?
Look, it's just all about keeping it cool, and you know, the reason I didn't want to get excited is because, you know, I'm paving the way here. I've broken the Swan Districts curse, and it's just a cool, level-headed moment, and you know, I appreciate you boys for the game.
Yeah, Riley, it was such a pleasure to have you out here. Now, obviously, to the people before you who lost, what do you have to say to them? I guess, like, what's the key, and I guess for future guests as well, what's the difference between winning and losing out here?
I reckon definitely account for your surroundings. I think it was a bit of a tough pitch today, tough deck. You know, the wind was playing up a bit. It's just all about playing to your strengths, really. Being a left footer, got these guys covered on the left side, so it's really just as easy as that.
You got it? I'm good. Riley, tell us a bit about forensic science. How excited are you to get cracking into that?
Obviously, it's really exciting. Get to going into my first year of uni at ECU. Forensic science is a bit of a different one. Not many people are doing it, and I'm just really excited to start cracking onto it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your game plan for making friends at uni?
For what? Just being really approachable on day one. You know, reaching out to people, not waiting for them to come to you. Just being a good bloke during class, helping people out. You know. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Now you can ask me a question.
Is it filming?
Should be. Should be a little thing that says record. On the...
Oh, yeah. On now? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So, Hayden, how does it feel to be a loser, finally?
Look, my parents have always told me I was a loser growing up, so I've been conditioned for this for a very long time. But, you know, it's just about changing that to a winner's mentality over time. And obviously, you Swan Districts boys are just pretty good at what you do, so just got to cop an L here and there.
All right, Seb. How does it feel to be better looking than Hayden?
That's not...
This is cool.
I'm so surprising. I mean, when I have run into him in clubs, he like gets a little bit scared because he does have a few ladies, and then sort of like a magnetism pull, because they just all flock to me and get stuck to me, and it's a bit weird. And I know,
you know, this is a lie. I've never spoken to a woman in my life. There will never be ladies around me.
I never said he speaks to them. They're just around him, and then obviously they make their way over, which is a smart decision. But
you're done, Riley. You don't get any more time behind the camera, mate. I'm taking this thing back. All right,
big game done and dusted. We're all cozy up in the stands now. We can chat about you, Riley, and the year that you've got coming up and years recently. This is definitely a platform for you to go on and have a pretty good year this year, mate. How are you feeling now, and how are you feeling about this year coming up?
Yeah, obviously we're at the start of the year, so there's definitely a lot in front. There's definitely a lot on the plate, but you know, it's just, I think it's going to be a very exciting year, and I'm just so keen to get cracking into it with all the boys.
Yeah, now we were talking a bit about the football you are out there. Obviously, if you're beating us, supremely talented is one of the things you are, but the people want to know about, I guess, positions, roles that you sort of play. So, in your own words, tell us about the roles you do play out on the footy field, the roles you feel you're best at, the strengths and the attributes that you bring to the footy field that has got you to the position that you're in now.
Yeah, so predominantly I'm a half-back with occasional stints on the wing. I like to play the kind of high half-back, the six-back kind of role, the rebounding, pushing off, running off the player. And then, yeah, just really utilising my run, the two-way run along the wing.
And your goals this year, of course, you would have set some maybe at the start of the year, or maybe you're taking more of a relaxed approach in terms of just taking it how it comes. What are you doing about that sort of aspect of things this year?
Yeah, obviously there's plenty of things I want to tick off this year. I am trying to take a sort of relaxed approach, not trying to overthink it too much, but definitely playing a league game with the seniors down at Swan Districts. That's definitely a huge goal of mine, and for sure just working hard to try to work towards that, and then from there we'll see how this year goes. Yeah,
now I don't want to rattle you with this one, but obviously a member of the National Academy. There was a few WA boys who made that accomplishment and then didn't go all the way last year. I guess when you're 17, you get those sort of honours of National Academy. You've played state footy, you know, you're so good in the waffle. How do you keep yourself, I guess, level-headed and just remind yourself that there's still work to do for this year?
Yeah, you just got to take some time to realise that it's definitely not the be-all, end-all. I think the draft's, 11 months away. There's so much that goes into it, and it's definitely been seen in years before, so it's just trying to maintain that that cool persona, the the conserved, level-headed sort of approach, and yeah, you just take it week by week. Try not to overthink it, and I reckon most importantly, just have a bit of fun with your mates. Like that's why we're all playing footy, I reckon.
What we're most excited about is your future. 3 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully on an AFL list, but if that doesn't go to plan, yeah, I'll just be at uni finishing my degree. Hopefully, might see myself in the forensics world, which would be pretty interesting. But footy will always be an integral part of my life, so hopefully I'll still be around here or wherever I may end up.
All right, Riley, it's been such a pleasure to have you on. Go enjoy yourself some Aussies kebab as a bit of a victory treat if you'd like. Go home, tell the parents about it, or maybe don't and make them wait, who knows. But Riley, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
We've been
for having
waiting
me,
for
boys.
so long. It's been such an honour. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.